to 7.
Hi folks, Livio, Regano with tonight's weather. We've had a fairly dry run these past few days. Not bone dry, but showers have been spread out and not too intense for what's often the wettest month of the year in the tropics. The mostly sunny trend should continue this weekend, except in the far north. But next week a new influence could bring us all more rain. Today's top temps were mostly in the low 30s, slightly above average, but nothing too startling. Overnight minimum temps were quite warm as well, and humidity's up. Let's look at the satellite loop. Now, we've had this trend the last 2 or 3 afternoons of thunderstorms erupting on the Carnarvon Ranges and then into the Western Downs, finally the Eastern Downs, and then later in the day reaching the southeast coast and even the Wide Bay Burner. And it's happened again. There have been some fairly intense but compact falls over time, although at the moment all the severe thunderstorm warnings are a little bit too far west for us, mostly Carnarvon Ranges and Maranoa. On today's chart now, firstly on the, we've got the high in the Tasman Sea. That's been a pretty persistent feature in the chart. It's not a strong system, so the winds along the east coast have actually been fairly light, mostly below 15 knots, a couple at 20 or so. And they've been bringing a little bit of moisture, not too much for coastal showers. Most of the activity's been inland associated with this western trough. On tomorrow's chart, you don't see a huge amount of change. The western trough is still active, but less of an upper level system, so less activity in the south. On the outlook chart, the trough starts to migrate eastwards, and next week a new southerly change comes with an upper level trough that could bring us extra rain. Now the latest from the Weather Bureau, the boating forecast for Mackay waters, east to northeast winds 10 to 15 knots tomorrow. On Sunday still 10 to 15, and would you believe Monday still no change. Nice and simple. Tomorrow is the peak of the new moon spring tide when the swing from top to bottom reaches its maximum for the month. A very high high in the morning and very low low in the late afternoon. Central coast and Whitsundays, slight chance of a shower or inland storm. Mackay reaching 31 degrees, Bowen and Proserpine 31 as well. Central highlands and coalfields, afternoon showers and storms mainly on the Carnarvon Ranges again. Emerald reaching 36 degrees, Claremont the same, Moranbah 35. Looking ahead for Mackay, an upper level trough will set the mood for next week's weather. We still don't know exactly where its influence will hit hardest, but the odds look good for more rain. And that's a wrap for this week. If you keep missing out on the rain, there's hope for next week and also for the rest of autumn, with the latest seasonal outlook still nudging the odds toward a wetter April. Have a nice weekend, and it's back to the team.
Yeah, wonderful, Liv. Thank you very much, mate. Nice having your company, folks. Have a great weekend, and we'll catch you back on Monday night. From the team, take care. Good night.
Tonight in 7 News, up in flames.